On live. Hello, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Josh Delzell, Sales Ninja. Sales Ninja coming to you live from Fort Walton Beach. I wanted to welcome a great friend of mine today, Ryan Conley. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, buddy.
Most people are, I'm who are asked on. Obviously, they see people like you and I, and we're putting in, more people in our businesses daily than they even knew were possible.
Right.
And I've had a chance to learn so much from you before. We've been networking together. We were friends, and so I'm happy to have you as a business partner of mine. Have had for a long time, but there's not very many times that I turn the mic over to people and say, "I'd like to hear what you got going on." But tomorrow we've got a huge event going on tomorrow, and I wanted to bring you on today, and I wanted to just kind of let people know what this event is.
Let me go ahead and just spill it, Josh, And I just want to say what's cool is every relationship that we come in contact with, it's just like you and I just felt compelled to go ahead and make this video today because of where we are in the industry and the companies that we're associated with. In tomorrow, guys, okay, IQ Life, this is the sense of urgency. I want you guys to really hear this because I know a lot of people are really excited about Sue, and we're going to be talking about Sue, TSU, Tsunami in this video right here. But here's the deal, is tomorrow, IQ Life, everyone has been waiting up to this moment, and the platform is opening to all 17,000+ people that are paid members in this right now. Okay, and you guys, this thing with video talk conferencing and leaving video messages and the whole IQ energy of where this is headed, and this being the base foundation to where true monetization is going on. Now, Josh, we're seeing a lot of people really interested in Sue right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it's growing pretty dang fast, isn't it?
There are people who have a couple thousand followers inside their first week. I'd say so.
Yeah, so it's just you guys. It's really important because what we're seeing is just like a gold rush. You're going on a rush to go grab your friends as fast as possible, and just look at your rush finding Sioux people. That was just the practice. That's the warm up before we get in some hardcore exercise here, where this is going to pay off massively because we're dealing with monetization. You guys, I'm assembling right now the big troops in the industry, working with Josh and stuff like that over at IQ Life, and we've watched everyone come on board with Sue and see who the big dogs are who really stepped it up, that could really take those exact same people and plug it into something else that's $9.95. Now, Josh, what I'm telling people is you're able to go ahead and make more money than $9.95 your first month in Sue, typically if you're just got a heartbeat, basically, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you guys, out of respect for the person that turns you on to Sue, okay, you should listen to them about when they say they got something else, $9.95. Well, we're going to take that $9.95 that you're having covered for free, and we're going to inject it into something that's going to magnify this funds based off of taking the same concept of taking those people and putting them into, over at
IQ.
IQ Life. Okay, true monetization. So the difference is we can go ahead and be busy with this algorithm over at Sue, and based off of we get paid based off of the number of shares and the likes and all this stuff. This is all just busy work, right, Josh? Right? Huh?
Sure.
Okay.
It's the stuff you do daily.
Are we kind of getting a little tired of that? There's actually a place in our life when we were growing up, Josh. We never had to deal with that stuff. Remember those days?
Yeah, I remember rotary phones.
Okay, right, exactly, and the boob tubes and all that stuff. But the
Yeah.
deal is here, you guys, the concept of monetization ever at IQ Life, there is no algorithm. The algorithm doesn't take in consideration all that. That's cool, but what it comes down to is open floodgates, no bottlenecking, putting people straight into a matrix of 21.5 million people on the 3x15 forest. Okay, that you have already assembled so quickly over at Sue. And look what we did, guys. You didn't even know Sue was coming. And you did that over this last week, okay? I was one of the first 50 in Sue, and it's been a complete blessing from been in 10 days now or whatever. But you guys, this time going into IQ Life, you're going to step it up. You're never going to basically have to pay again, so it doesn't even matter what that $9.95 is. You get a position in that force matrix. I know you know a lot about the compensation plan stuff, Josh, but wouldn't you agree, like, people need to take that small chips that they get at Sue and stack them into this?
Sure. I mean, I guess that particular model goes along with anyone. You know, I got into business, I got into home-based business and networking not to cost myself money, but to make money. And I think people don't, I don't know, they have like a thought that they're going to get in and fail. The fact is you just have to run with a program that's actually working. I mean, the program we're talking about today is free to get in. You're going to make a few dollars. Turn that few dollars into something different. Just keep, you know, paying it forward for your businesses. For me, obviously, that's what I do. I mean, you know, it takes money to make money, of course, but not in a situation like this. You can actually get in for free, do some work, and then actually get paid to do that, to invest. And that's what I like about it, is it's not something that'll ever cost someone money if they do it right.
Yeah, and we don't like to use the term invest, but really, guys, this oh, you guys can't steer clear of that network marketing, but this is a genuine opportunity. And since it is a force matrix, just grabbing yourself a position in that there's going to be people that are putting people below you from above you, and people below you putting people above you, especially when the free members come open, and we can't release that date yet, guys, but what's going to happen is we're going to have all these months of 17,000+ people who have built this network so strong already, so we got a concrete foundation, right, Josh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you know, and I kind of come across the industry. It's humorous. I can't wait till we actually pull this off right now, because I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, well, look what happened to Ripple and look what happened to Zeek Rewards." Like, it's almost too good in their mind to think that something potentially could come out that checks out just perfect, that had the right ingredients. And I'm going to tell you what those ingredients are, because I've identified them to actually pull this model off. Okay, so you guys, let that go right there and accept abundancy this point moving forward, okay? But here's the ingredients that were necessary to make this social thing pay off for the people. One, free members getting paid. Socialize, this is called incentivized social media right now, guys. This is the biggest trend, and this is what is going to go ahead and outdo and put to sleep all the other pre-existing models of that, okay? I'm not going to mention any names, but this is going to be a threat to some major companies out right there, okay? Number two was a force matrix compensation plan, not a binary. You had to actually work it and balance legs, and you know, people get blessed and hopefully get the right place, da-da-da, okay? The third spot was that you needed something under $10 a month. There's actually been articles put on this. It was about, you know, companies where they have something under $10 a month, and people have already said, I can go ahead and buy it, so they took part in it. Okay, and it's more of a headache for them to cancel and retract, and then thinking that they're going to potentially go back in later on, especially when you got a mega matrix blowing up underneath you right there, right?
Absolutely. You know, just real quick, I do want to touch on something. You know, I got a question the other day from a brand new marketer, and you know, some of us take this a little bit for granted. Knowledge is power, and so they were actually asking me about compensation plans and what's a force matrix and all of those sorts of things. And so, just real quick, will you explain to them how a force matrix will actually help build your downline as long as you're working?
Yeah, for sure. So you guys, in this one, is $9.95 auto ship. We're actually going to have a lot larger products, you know, up to $99 a month in this thing also. So we're talking a lot more money flowing in, even, okay? But this is a 3x15, so you got 3 on the top level. It's like a typer, 1, 2, 3. Next level, you got 9. Next level, you got 27. These numbers keep times by 3 till you get to there. Okay, so the people above you are actually going to, as they fill this matrix out, it's going to overlap and go up underneath you. Okay, so that you're going to have people from above putting people up underneath you that could go ahead and explode with this thing and run with it. Okay, and then you also have the people that you're bringing in. The people that you're bringing in, you're going to get a 50% check match bonus on all those people. So, boom. You know, Josh is with me. If he was with me at IQ Life underneath me, we were running different legs here, but you guys saying it's going to be so explosive it doesn't even matter. You know, you're going to pull 50% off the people that you put in here, okay? So it's just worth it. You guys, we call Sue the friendly handshake coming into the industry. While we're on that subject, we talk about, hey, how can we get you into IQ Life? And we're seeing so many leaders, Josh. You know, I know that you and I are also promoting M&U, you know, with Steve Lawson and those guys, where it's going to be leadership and stuff, and another MLM down the road to where people can plug in for leadership. But the biggest thing right now is bringing massive people into our sphere and be connected and get monetized together. So when our people go into other things, like whether I'm pushing Isagenix or King and Water or whatever, people have the money from this thing that we've created in this monetization movement right here. So you guys help me get the word out by hashtagging monetization movement. Let's really brand that right now, because that's what's taking place.
Absolutely. You know, I was in a 3x something force matrix a while ago, doesn't matter, and when I was really just starting to understand some things, and that's something that really showed me how to build, you know, and so
right.
I appreciate the plug on that. And so you and I, we are in different legs for IQ. That doesn't matter. When you're dealing with networking and socializing and all the things that we do, you know, it's not always just about business. It's just not. And so, you know, for me and you, even if we never did business together, we're still going to be friends.
Exactly.
And so I wish people could understand business. Just invite your friends for free on social media, any social media. For us specific, TSU, to get as a stepping stone, getting them in for free. And then for us also as IQ Life, because business itself.
Definitely, and Josh, you know, one that I'm just going to throw another plug on this to help people, you know, really take these two things and put them together powerfully. Is we've been using the viral video platform Staged, you know, which is $25 a month, and hey, you get 2 people on that, it's free. But I just want to throw it out there so people know, because I respect you as a leader in what we're doing. We're coming across, and more leaders are stepping up that take both these platforms and fuse them together and stuff. So we're all on the same page to really accelerate this monetization movement going on right now. So if anyone who is watching this is interested in Staged viral video platform, and you can also even take a look at how this is used at my website, which is buyfacebook.com, or also buyfacebook.info. That's BYEFacebook.info, and you can see how this is how we're using this to market Sue and also IQ Life. Josh, do you want to drop any websites, or do you want to say anything about Staged real quick?
I mean, as far as Staged goes, the people who are in that business with me, they understand the power of it. Anybody, you know, I personally, how I train is very first and foremost is to get yourself some sort of autoresponder or some sort of way of communicating effectively without spinning your wheels. Secondly is to get leads. Getting leads, one of my primary sources of doing that is through Staged, just like you. It's something that is powerful, powerful online. And so if everybody, how do I say this? If everybody was to follow the mentorship of successful people, they would also be successful. And so I wasn't afraid to follow the mentors that I have, because I know that they're successful people. I hope other people can do that same thing. Staged is something that is unlike anything I've ever seen. You've been in viral video sharing for a couple of years. One of us have ever seen. It's awesome.
Yeah, so I've gone through 3 things to do this. So you guys, we welcome all you to link arms with us as leaders and bring more and more leaders. And this is the revolution. You know, everyone's kind of running around, I think, with all the chaos in the world right now, but I think people really act out of chaos when there's not any feeling of abundance out there. And you guys, I think that I am predicting that there's going to be so much abundance coming into our lives based off this untapped trillion-dollar industry, which we're able to just really spearhead with IQ Life and Stage, guys. The world is going to be operating on a whole different frequency, and you know, all these wars, it just doesn't make sense anymore. If people can just be happy, they wouldn't do silly things, just this stupid stuff out there that's going on. But I think this monetization is also, as I look down to it, as I've been just thinking what this is going to take us, is a level of transparency also, and you know, accountability in the world, and being the new media in everything. It's going to become the media that the people own, which is more powerful than any mainstream stuff owned by conglomerates and stuff that seem to have a chokehold around the world. So, Josh, I'm just excited to be working with you. Absolutely. And having all these people that really see this vision as we instill it into them, and work with them to instill it into others. So, thanks for putting this on today. Let's record this and shoot it out.
Yep, it's recorded. Ryan, I appreciate everything that you do, man. You're a great leader. I know that you've gone out of your way more than a few times for people. I know I have too. So I hope that other leaders in the organization aren't afraid to go help their downlines.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Take care.
Bye-bye.